Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 54 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Aragon. And in the last episode I did fight a bunch of sieges, and I think that my all-out aggression, my all-out blitz is about to come to an end here. I do want to attack Wales. I do want to kind of finish sacking the UK just to kind of get some more money off of these buildings. In fact, I can just kind of do that right here and destroy all of these buildings. But other than this, I think I'm going to be kind of cooling my jets a little bit on my all-out aggression and using this time to retrain my my armies, which have taken a lot of hits. My income is back up to 8 grand, which is pretty good, but that's also including a lot of the territories that I have taken, which I don't intend to keep. There is some other good signs, like the Swiss are taking Anjou right now, which is nice because that indicates that they might come up here and take Normandy, which has a port. And then perhaps Flanders, although Flanders is a pretty decent garrison, so I might need to take out Flanders at some point to help them out. And then I'm giving up Toulouse, and I can't actually just bring my forces from Brittany down as well, because I'm not doing anything here anymore. I'm giving up Toulouse, I'm giving up Aquitaine, Brittany, all of this. I can just, yeah, it looks like I got rid of the port. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, not intentionally, of course. That's just kind of an automatic thing that happened. Yeah, it's really interesting how even if you do attack the castles themselves, sometimes you will lose these buildings. And but it seems like sometimes you don't lose them. Like, it seems like there is a chance that you can keep that port by attacking that castle. But that is going to require a bit more experimentation, I think, before I can really get like certain of that thing. Yeah, like Constantinople, same thing. I lost the port here, which is too bad. But then, for instance, Tripoli still has their port. So yeah, that's actually like a 2 out of 3, right? I took three provinces by storming the castle last turn, and 2 of those 3 did lose their ports. Yeah, that is interesting. But Toulouse, I was able to keep the port there, for instance, and down here in Algeria still has a port as well. So it's not an automatic thing either way. And I wonder if it's more of a guaranteed thing to lose the port if you do just starve out the garrison. That's something that I should probably keep an eye on at some point. And, as I go along in my journey through Medieval Total War and kind of see if I can try to find out if there's more of a chance either way, right? So, in any case, I will just be withdrawing from Constantinople. I have nothing left to do here. I can assign someone governor for now because I may as well, make a bit of money while I'm holding on to it. Yeah, you can be governor, why not? But then I'll just send these guys back. Not my boats, but yeah, these guys can just come back. I don't need Constantinople. I'm hoping that either the Mongols or the Egyptians come in and take it. At some point, I can probably come in here and take Anatolia and Nicaea as well, just to get rid of these rebels, but not at the moment. For the time being, I'm probably going to hang on to Tripoli as well, just because I don't want the rebels to take it as soon as I leave. Yeah, there you go. It's also making a crap ton of money, almost 4,000, yeah. And that's on normal taxes. Let's bump that up to, holy shnikes, man, that's almost 5,000. Holy shit, that's a lot. Yeah, I'll hang on to Tripoli for now. May as well. I fought so hard for it. Imagine like being one of the men that fought for this province, and like you lost all of your mates, like everyone that you loved is dead, and they're like, yeah, no, we're leaving now. We just wanted to kill the rebels that were garrisoning in this place, and then you're like, what was the point? Why did we do that? Yeah. In any case, I think I will be sending some forces into Palestine because I do want to clear the path for the Egyptians to take this. Again, hopefully that port does remain. That would be nice. And in addition to that, yeah, Tripoli as well. Like, I want them to be able to make their way to Tripoli, and right now they can't. Like, this is really standing in their way here, and there's no way the Egyptians are going to make it past this monstrosity here in Syria. So, yeah, I have to come and clear out Palestine. I did get some armies back that I had to, not here, I'm not the Almohads. These armies were the ones that rescued the Egyptian Sultan, and then I had to ransom them. I had to pay for them back because they had no place to go, which is very awkward, but at least I didn't have war declared against me by the Almohad or by the Egyptians. That would have been really, really silly. So I can't move them right now because this is the turn that they were ransomed back. But in the next turn, I can send them to Palestine, and I can send some artillery with them as well to try to help out there. And these units are just kind of damaged units that I can pull back as well to have them retrained. I'm having this bishop. He's been just playing catch up with the Almohad Khalifa, and he's trying to ask for an alliance, hopefully so that when I leave Algeria, the Almohads wait for this province to go rebel before they actually take it. That's the ideal situation here. So, yeah, I'm not going to leave it right now. I can kind of hang on to it at least until these armies go to Palestine, and hopefully by then I'll have that alliance. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, though, yeah, not too much other stuff. It's just kind of going to be Wales, I think, for now. Retraining a bunch of soldiers. Just really going full tilt on retraining my soldiers, and yeah, hanging on to Tripoli for now, waiting a turn before I can attack Palestine. At some point, as I was saying, I can attack Nicaea and Anatolia at some point. If my in the however many turns it takes for me to do this, 5 or 10 turns before I feel comfortable with attacking again, and I see my income normalize once I've given up these provinces, if I feel like I still need to go on the attack and continue with this plan because my income is not really in a situation that I like, then these are potential targets here with Nicaea and Anatolia. And then up here as well, there's quite a few options. Sweden and Norway are a little bit out of the way, but Denmark is right here next to Germany, so they could potentially take it. And then same thing with Pomerania and Prussia and Livonia and Finland. These places are all bordering other factions that could potentially take these places and use their ports. They all have ports. Denmark, Pomerania, Prussia, Livonia, Finland. Or not Livonia. That one is the only one that does not have a port. But yeah, this is another avenue of potential attack for the future. But as I was saying, for now, I can just kind of give it some time and see how my economy is once it's normalized. And in addition to that, just give the AI some time as well. They're making some moves. They're still playing the game. So they might take some of these provinces. They might surprise me. We'll see how it goes. And in doing so, that could fix my economy just like that. So we'll see. In the meantime, though, just going to be Palestine and Wales. I did decide to forego assaulting the castle in Wales, seeing as how the province did not even have a port. I just figured, may as well save myself a siege. I've been fighting a lot of them, so I just kind of skipped over that one. However, here in Palestine, this is a couple turns later, we are ready to rumble. They have a pretty decent sized garrison, honestly. This is some decent spearmen, right? Order foot soldiers, chivalric sergeants, chivalric men-at-arms, decent swordsmen. And then, yeah, some cav as well, Royal Knights and some Genites. This is an okay army, but however, I did bring 5 big guns. 5 culverins have come over. They've made the trip over the Mediterranean, and they are going to pound this castle. Gosh, I keep forgetting to check. I don't think this is a citadel. I don't know. Can we tell in the picture? That looks like a tier 3 to me. That looks like a castle. But I guess I'll know better once we get into the battle, so let's get on in and check it out. All I am seeing here is arrow towers and some ballista towers. Ballista towers are the upgrade for the keep. So I'm not sure, I think this might just be a keep. Is this a keep or is this a castle? I know keeps can have their outer wall made of stone. That's one of their upgrades. But this might just be a castle that did not get its towers upgraded to catapult towers. That might be all that is. Whatever it is, my culverins are making a very, very short work of it. And yeah, they've already got the outer wall down. So now we can have these guys start working on the inner gate. The inner gate, he's actually missing that outer gate, but there's enough holes on this outer wall already so that should not be much of an issue. And I can already have these cannons also start shooting at the inner gate. Once the inner gate's down, then we can just get rid of all these towers and then go in for our assault. Luckily, and this is really nice as well, is that our side of the field is this way so that when we do withdraw our artillery crews, it won't take long for our reinforcements to come in. Oh, yikes. They got troops behind us. Holy moly, I did not even notice this. Man, they've just been sniping me this whole time. I was wondering why the music was playing. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, so yeah, they're shooting at my artillery and everything. They got archers up here? Jeez, oh Pete's. Holy moly. This is... caught me really off guard. Yeah, I forget that sometimes they can have soldiers outside of the walls. So now they're being driven off. Let's go back to using our artillery to get rid of these towers. And it looks like that should take care of that. We can get my men-at-arms to chase down these archers up here. Yeah, man, we lost a lot of units in our chivalric foot knights. That's really tough. Let's try to get rid of these genites here, here, and here. Push off these archers. That'd be great. And royal knights, try to push off these royal knights. They might get back into the castle, which is kind of annoying, but well. As long as we just kind of push off these archers and stop them from shooting at us. And if we can chase down these genites as well, that's also going to be a win for us. I now have my reinforcements coming out and I'm ready to attack this castle, although it's a little bit annoying just because there's a few more soldiers that are kind of lingering on the outside edges here, and I did not bring any light cav in this army, nor my reinforcements. So, it's going to be kind of difficult to run down some of these guys. I can get the infantry, of course, but if I have to chase down these genites, that's going to be a problem for me. I do have a bunch of heavy cav, but they're going to struggle, especially being in the desert and all. They are not going to be fast enough to really do the job here. We are approaching the walls, and it looks like they do have some javelin men on this side. And these pesky genites are just going to be throwing javelins at me from afar, which is going to be really, really annoying. But oh well, what can you do? I'll bring these javelins up, and I'll bring these foot knights in through the front door to attack these spearmen. On this side, let's bring these guys up as well, and then let's see. Chivalric knights can probably hang out in the back. Javs can probably hang out on this side as well. These chivalric knights can get ready to. You can get ready to probably attack on this side, perhaps. And let's see, I have my general who is striking down these chivalric sergeants. Not a good fight for him, just because they are spearmen, but it looks like we were able to break them, so let's run them down, please. And yeah, these freaking genites, are they just gonna be annoying forever, aren't they? Let's bring in my, looks like my men-at-arms are already running away. Holy shit, okay, that's pretty crazy. Let's have my javelins move up, and actually, let's just have my pikes, like, sit here, and have my javelins throw behind my pikes. Yeah, these pikemen, yeah, that's perfect. There we go. And make sure javelins are set to, there we, okay, perfect. There we go, and let's try to rally our swordsmen, that'd be really nice. Pikes fighting, man, are my pikes gonna run away as well? Alright, let's get my foot knights up, and then you guys come up here and maybe attack in the rear. And then on this side, go here, and then you go here. Pikes come in. Actually, pikes just block off this area. And javelins can help run down these arblasters as well. And knights can probably just run in. Just run in there. Foot knights, get up, get in there. And let's get my chivalric knights helping out as well. Looks like they're pushing hard on this side. And let's see, are we getting rid of these royal knights? Yeah, we are, but their genites are doing a lot of damage as well. So let's just try to get my knights fighting their genites, and then where are my foot knights as well? Where did they go? Oh, did they route all the way around? That's annoying. I just wanted you to go through the gate, guys. Go through the gate. Like that. Can you do that? We were able to break through on this side, so let's get my knights turned around and stop getting shot at. Yep, turn around and charge these arblasters here. Let's get my pikes in and try to put some pressure on these javelin men, which are putting a lot of damage, a lot of hurt on my foot knights on this side. Looks like the javelin men have turned around and they're fighting on this side as well. I'm sorry, the genites. And let's get foot knights in. I mean, I have a really heavy force, so like I feel like I should be able to bull rush my way in here, like no matter what. And then what do they have on the inside? Some swordsmen, spearmen, and some more knights. Okay, so yeah, there's some more tough units inside, but I think I have the power. Let's get my knights or my pikemen right like that. And do I have any javelin men left? If I do, I would like my javelin men. You have ammo, so you go up here behind my pikes so that you can perhaps throw over the heads of my pikemen, and you guys move up as well. Like that. And who else is still fighting? Some arbalesters, okay. And yeah, let's see. These guys can come in here. Archers, let's see. Archers, definitely want to get rid of them. You have some swordsmen that can help out against the archers as well. Let's get these javelins up, and let's get these pikes up as well. My general is just being the most useless general ever, and he's still chasing down this one spearman. There used to be 5, and they've only killed 4 this whole time. Oh, that's so silly. Okay, yeah, I guess you just keep chasing. I don't know, like, I need to get rid of that guy, I think. I think it's pretty important. I think I need to get rid of everyone on the map to win this, so... Yeah. Yeah, maybe I need to get more cav helping out with that. Alright, let's get in here. Let's bring my pikes here, and then maybe I can bring... Did I get some javelins up here, or did I not get my javelins up here? I thought I told them to... Yeah, these guys still have ammunition, so if they could move, like, here and throw over their heads, that'd be wonderful. And let's get my sergeants in, and... No, these are the javelins, so you move here. And it looks like the Royal Knights are coming in to fight my feudal sergeants. So the feudal sergeants, I brought them because they have less armor, so they should fight a little bit better in the desert here. But still, I mean, Royal Knights are really good, so it's going to be a tough fight for them. Did you guys finally eventually kill that? No, the spearman just like ran inside the castle. They still haven't killed this guy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, kill him please, and then let's send the rest of my guys into the front gate, because we are going to have a bit of a battle here. This is a very pitched fight. On this side, I do have my pikes fighting swordsmen, which is not a good fight for me, but I do have some heavy cav moving in. And then on this side, let's see, javelins, pikes, knights fighting up against their spearmen. So that's going to be more of a wet noodle contest. And on this side, they have more spearmen backing up their royal knights fighting my spearmen. So this is a better fight for me. I have spearmen and polearms here in this engagement, but still, this enemy force is going to fight to the last man. So it's more about these guys right here. These swordsmen can cut through a lot of my pikes, and I'm still taking arrow fire from the central keep itself. So I kind of could use some cavalry to get through here, but they're stuck behind my own men. So this is going to be a tough grind here. I'm going to attempt to sneak my general into the side here, try to get more of a better flank engagement here, and I think we were able to wear down those swordsmen over time, which is looking good for us. Now we just have to get into the center. Because, yeah, it looks like these swordsmen are just about finished. Now if we can get a charge in on these... There we go, the enemy general is dead. Now we just have to finish off these order foot soldiers. And that's going to be the end of it. So let's just kind of close in here. Spearmen close in, put you on engage at will. And same with my pikemen. Go in, guys, go, go, go. And let's clean up this little pocket here, and that will be it for the garrison here in Palestine. There we have it. So I did lose 526, but I killed 454, and yeah, that's a tough garrison, but I brought enough artillery and I brought some heavy core troops, so it all worked out. But yeah, I definitely do need to consider more the geography of where I'm fighting, right? Because again, that was the desert. I brought a lot of heavy armor, and yeah, fighting sieges in the desert's tough because you want the armor to defend against all the missile fire, but then the armor just like really slows you down and makes things pretty wretched. So that's going to be something that I have to go back to the drawing board on when I play my future campaigns and see how I want to do this. So yeah, Palestine is now mine. I did pillage 2,200 florins, so that feels pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately the Almohads did not wait for Algeria to go rebel before I took it off of me, which is really unfortunate because now I'm at war with them, and yeah, that's not what I wanted. That really is not what I wanted. So I'm going to see if I can get a ceasefire with them, because that's going to be, more ideal for me. Let's see, we've got a new pope, okie dokie, and yes, Wales has fallen to me as well. 2,000 florins pillaged, all good. And the Pope is sending some spies my way, but I'm not too worried about it. Citadel finished here in Rhodes. Alright. Master of Foundry finished in Portugal, so I think that's going to allow me to train or build my culverins, my big daddy cannons here in Portugal. And the Pope has sent an emissary. Okay, I suppose I will say yes to this, yeah. No reason for me to not say yes to this. So this is really too bad. So the Egyptians have canceled their alliance with me because I'm at war with the Almohads, and yeah, that's too bad. That's not what I wanted. King Gark II, great builder, so +1 loyalty to all generals, +10 happiness in my provinces as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. So can I get a ceasefire with these guys? Because they really don't want to be at war with me. Because I'll just wipe them out. Like this, you know, if they think I won't, they're not strong at all. You know, like the rebels that I took out that were here in North Africa before them were way stronger. So if they think this is a good idea, like I can send in my boat, like send in my armies using my boats, and I can just wipe out the Almohads in 2 turns. So they should really want to get a ceasefire. How's my economy doing? Wow, I'm still sitting at 7,000. Holy shit. Wow. My economy might be okay. Just from, like, I don't even feel like, oh yeah, it's still from this. Yeah, Tripoli and Palestine now. Palestine's not really making much, but yeah, see, this makes me nervous now, because now that the Egyptians have canceled their alliance with me, are they going to attack Palestine once I give this up? You know, that's not what I wanted. That's really not what I wanted here. I wanted us to have that alliance so that they would wait for these provinces to go rebel before they attacked. So now I'm not too sure. I don't know what they're thinking. I can at least assign a governor while I'm here. Or not? Can I not? Why can't I assign? Oh, you're already a governor. Silly me. How about you? You can be governor. Make a bit more money and bump up the taxes. I don't want to wait around though. I really just want to get back to my home territories. I don't know. Should I wait around? I feel kind of overstretched here. Not that I really need to worry about the Egyptians, but yeah, I'll give it like a turn or two to see if I can try to get that ceasefire with the Almohads, and then try to get this. I mean, I can try right now actually. Where is the Egyptian Sultan? Is he still here? He's still hanging out in Arabia. It's safe now. You can come out. It's fine. Yeah, let's see if I can get that alliance with him. Change his mind. And anything else? Like, I feel like my king has a bunch of influence. Yeah, he is. But he's only having daughters, which is really kind of scary for me. And I can't remember. I should know this because I've experienced this in my Almohad campaign. But when one of the brothers takes command, sure, there's a chance that he might have a son on the way, even if he's not married. But if not, would the other younger brothers still be in the line of succession? Or do they essentially get eliminated from that? I can't remember. I feel like they're like no longer there. You know, they're just generals at that point, I think, which is unfortunate if that's the case, but I think that's how I remember it. These armies in Wales, they can all be moved back as well. As Wale, I can assign someone a governorship of Wales for now, just to kind of make a bit more money. And I can sack all of these buildings, but I don't really intend to stay here. What's, let's see, you are a thinker, +2 acumen, -2 piety. Yeah, that's what you get for thinking. You no longer believe in God. Well, the Almohads are refusing to accept a ceasefire, and the Egyptians are refusing to accept an alliance as long as I'm at war with the Almohads. So at this point, I'm considering just wiping out the Almohads. They have 3 ports that they're not using to trade with me, which I do not appreciate. However, with all that being said, this might not really have any point, because their Khalifa is 58 years old and he doesn't have any sons. So the Almohads are going to be on their way out, for sure. And what that means is, do I just clear out the Almohads for the Egyptians then? It's interesting because their nation is so split up that their only forces in the region are these forces here in Egypt, which it's kind of a decent force, but I don't know if it's really enough to chew through all of these forces once they have gone rebel. This actually might be a little bit of an impediment to the Egyptians taking over the rest of these provinces. So it's a little bit unfortunate because the Egyptians do not have any navy right now, and the fact that we are not the fact that we're not allies makes me a little bit nervous about them attacking provinces once I've let them go rebel. So yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate situation right now. I might have to essentially wait for the Almohad king to die, or not, or just go right in there and kill him, and then yeah, actually, you know what? That's probably just do it. Just do it right now. This turn, get in here, take Algeria, take Tunisia. They don't have neither of these. Well, Algeria has a castle, but Tunisia does not. And then Cyrenaica just has a fort. And this fort can only fit 250 or 240 infantry or 120 cavalry. So most of these guys would just, retreat and essentially die if they did not fight me in the field, which in that case, they will just fight me in the desert and die. Same, right? But that's probably the best move, because then from there, once the Almohads are gone, I can try to get that alliance with the Egyptians, because they won't have a reason to not, at that point. If they want to stick with their Muslim brethren, well, once they're gone, then it should be fine, right? So maybe that's going to be the case. Maybe I can get, eliminate the Almohads, get that alliance with the Egyptians, and essentially clear the path for the Egyptians to take back North Africa. My economy is looking pretty solid, right? It's at 7,000, but I think a lot of that is sitting in the hands of Tripoli, right? Not all of it, but some of it is. And the Egyptians have gone ahead and taken Anatolia, so good for them. They are doing some work here, so they might continue to take other provinces. And same with the Swiss. The Swiss might come up here and take Brittany and take Normandy, actually. This is the one with the port. So there is potential. Also, Aquitaine is another place where they could take and continue to trade with me. So there is potential here. The AI factions seem like they are starting to do some work here to try to, take some land and trade with me. So anyway, that's all going to have to wait until the next episode. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conostep playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.